Oh, hi guys. They're not in right now. That leaves me free to yak, though I have to admit some confusion about this month's topic. You see, Anne McCaffrey's Dragonriders of Pern books have been rightly hailed as seminal fantasy, despite or because of the big question. Is it fantasy, or is it science fiction? This is difficult to discuss without spoilers. On the one hand, Pern is the way it is for logical reasons. The primary conflict is between humanity and nature. The rational way in which the protagonists harness, their resources, has a lot in common with the lifeboat tactics of Golden Age sci-fi. On the other hand, dragons. I was having a real problem with this until the smartest person in the world pointed out that this means that you can treat the whole series as a kind of choose-your-own literary experience modular system. If your taste tends towards the fantastic, read books 1 and 3, the Harper miniseries, and the Moretta and Narilka novels. If you like more sci-fi, refocus on Dragon Quest, The Wares of Pern, and then move on to the prequels published in the early 90s. If Tolkien is the father of fantasy, Anne McCaffrey makes a fair bid for being its mother. And if her sci-fi-inflected spin seems to violate tradition, it's in part because before she came along, there weren't really genre tropes to rebel against. Even now, the question of what constitutes real fantasy or sci-fi is subjective. Some combinations will please your palate. Others will not. And still others will simply confuse you. But even those can help you define your own tastes. Sometimes you can't tell until you try. Take, for instance, this button here. I think there's a lesson here.